I am your host Dumont, and today I would like to talk to you about what I call limited editions. What is a limited edition? It's basically anything to me that is not in the normal colors. So if it's like translucent, pearl, you know, any of the new ones that came out, like Bakufrost and stuff like that, I call those limited editions. Okay, so here we are. This is Preyas in Baku Pearl, and this is Ultra Dragonoid in Bakufrost, and they're kind of similar, I think, but I'm wondering how well you guys can see the color difference going on here. This is the Baku Pearl is like this white color, and sometimes I've noticed that it looks a little bit shiny, you know. And this one right here is the Bakufrost, which I don't know how to describe it. The white is not the same. This one is I guess this is more like a milk color over here with the Baku Pearl, and this one is more like a how would I describe that? Almost like the inside of like an oyster or a clam or something, which is very, very pretty. They're both nice, but just wanted to point that out. Just to let you guys know, the G power for limited editions are usually a little bit lower than normal. So just wanted to point that out. Here we have the Baku Swap limited editions, starting with Clave. I'm lucky to have Naga, and this one of course is Frosh. In the Baku Swap series, what they did was they combined two different attributes, and then on top of that, they removed the attribute symbol. What they could have done is they could have given us two attribute symbols, but no, they just decided to completely remove it. So they're completely missing the attribute symbol. This one is obviously Subterra and Pyrus, Subterra and Chaos, and Pyrus and Aquos. So this is different, not as attractive looking. Moving along, we have the Translucence. Of course, I think is everybody's favorites. Out of the limited editions, I think they look the coolest. And this one, of course, is Alpha Percival. And oh no, mine doesn't roar. Oh, yo. Oh no, Dumont, no! Makes me so sad. Alright, I'll get over it. Yeah, I'll get over it. This one right here is, of course, Alto Brontes, and we have Abyss Omega. Yeah, these are the newer Translucents, which actually look a little bit different from the original B1 Translucents, slightly here and there in color, so that's kind of interesting to compare. Okay, so this is my highlight right here. This is from the Baku Clear. So these guys are called Baku Clears. This one is Rattaloid, Fortress, and of course El Condor. I like how El Condor kind of looks like the, reminds me of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, that whole thing. And I think out of all my limited editions, these are the coolest, so that brings me to the question, which of your limited editions is your personal favorite? Which one is your coolest one? Like I mentioned just now, I think the Baku Clears limited editions, I think, are my personal best, but just out of personal preference, alright, just which ones do I like the most, including, the actual characters and stuff like that, I'd have to go with these three right here. These three, obviously, I think you guys know how much I like Alto Brontes. If not, check out my videos. I've made multiple videos on this guy, just explaining why this is a must-have. Of course, this one right here is the original classic Dragonoid. I still think it's one of the best or better Dragonoids made. Just love the simple original design, should I say. Very retro looking, you know. If you can get him, I would recommend him in Pearl Aquas. The Pearl Aquas is just beautiful looking. I'm glad that I have one in Pearl, but you know, if I had to choose, the Pearl Aquas really stands out. The Pyrus one is still good though, still very good. Of course, you know, it's his actual color, but you know. And this one right here, Cosmic Ingram, you know, I do like the cosmic part, but I just find this bird mode, you know, this is not the one that has the humanoid form and then the bird mask form. That one to me is a little bit too complicated, and I'm not a big fan of that one. But this one right here is much more simpler in design, and I find it to be relaxing. And I did make a video with this one where all I do is I just make it fly around in my room, and I thought that was a very relaxing video. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Hopefully you'll like it. So these three are probably my favorites for me personally. Here are two more Bakugans that I feel like I just could not miss out of this review. So this, of course, is that limited edition Naga that I showed you earlier. Just to have Naga and have him in a Baku swap for me is it feels great. You know, it's I think it's pretty cool. And I believe in the show he didn't have an attribute, right? Or I don't know if that happened before or after he became Silent Core Naga or Silent Naga. I don't know if he ever had an attribute to begin with, but this one obviously does. Even though it has two attributes, just the fact that it doesn't have the attribute symbol on there, I think that makes him cool, closer to the actual, you know, cartoon show in a way. And this one, of course, darkest Percival, but the fact that he's in this darkest translucent color, which it's not the prettiest looking. You know, if you want something more like a gem, go with, you know, like Pyrus or Ventus or even Aquas, you know. But Chaos and Darkest, I think, are the ones that get kind of gypped for the translucent colors. But remember in the show, this guy can turn invisible. And to me, this is almost like his Predator mode. So I like it just for that.